he didn't really know how to handle this situation when it came to him dealing with this woman. And I'm sure this isn't the first time he's probably dealt with a chick like this, but this was the, you know, the time where it probably bit him in the ass. And
what's this all about?
click the link below to get the ebook Looks Don't Matter, 7 Ways to Attract Women Without Your Looks, or go straight to mrlocario.com right now to get your copy today. Yo, what up? It's your boy Mr. Locario, the bad boy of the dating game. What's good? So in this video, I want to talk about how Chris Brown fucked up, how he messed up with this whole, grape allegation. You don't want to say the word on YouTube because they be all sensitive with it, but you know what I'm saying. Anyway, so let me explain something to you guys, right? One of the things that you guys have to understand about this game, and one of the reasons why a lot of guys have issues when it comes to women and they deal with a bunch of bullshit and all this other stuff, one of the main reasons is that for some odd reason, men out here don't understand that men and women are not equal. We're not equal. And what happens is when guys don't understand that, they don't understand why women would do ridiculous shit like this woman did to Chris Brown, right? So for those who don't know, the story is, Chris Brown was messing with some chick or whatever, and she accused him of grape. You understand what I'm saying? And what happened is that he had these text messages that was saved, lucky for him, showing the interaction between him and the woman, right? Now, good thing for him that he saved the messages, right? And what she did was fucked up. I want to get it straight off the bat. Like, I'm not condoning anything she did. What she did is fucked up. I feel like when women lie about shit like this, they should be locked up. You understand what I'm saying? But what I want you guys to understand is that one of the biggest reasons why Chris Brown even got into this situation in the first place, right, is because he didn't really know how to handle this situation when it came to him dealing with this woman. And I'm sure this isn't the first time he's probably dealt with a chick like this, but this was the time where it probably bit him in the ass. And just lucky for him that he had the text messages saved. Right now, I'm only going to show one screenshot of a text message that was sent, because this is the screenshot that I'm going to show is the main important part of the messages. But anyway, in the messages, they was going back and forth. Obviously they was fucking or whatever. And at first they was going back and forth, and he's like, yo, yeah, let's come through. And she's like, yeah, let's hang out and do this and blah, blah, blah. Right. So they communicate back and forth to like get together and just do some shit. Right. Then all of a sudden, Chris Brown starts to just sort of fall back. And then she continues to text this guy over and over and over again, and he's not responding to her, but she keeps texting him over and over and over again, right? And so what happens is that when you guys are out here dealing with women, right? If you don't let a woman know what it is, like exactly what you're trying to do when it comes to you dealing with her in the situation, if you don't make it clear about what the situation is between you and this woman, she's going to assume the situation is more than it is, and then she's going to take it to heart when shit doesn't go the way she expected it to go. And then therefore sometimes what happens is that when shit don't go the way they expected it to go based off of their assumption, because you're not clear, they can sometimes take it too far, which is why Chris Brown is in a situation where the chick accused him of the grape, right? So he didn't do any of the shit she's saying that he did, but she was doing that to sort of get back at him for whatever reason, because she's like, probably felt like, oh, I thought we had something more and now I feel played. And so she wants to do that to sort of get back at him. Now, again, that's fucked up and that's some bullshit. But what you have to understand is men and women are not equal. So even though, because I was reading a lot of different comments about this, and, guys are like, oh, that's fucked up. Why she did that, blah, 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 and all this other stuff. And I've read some comments with dudes is like, well, guys aren't out here, accusing women of shit they didn't do, blah, blah, blah. And I'm like, see, that comment right there is you thinking that you're equal to women, thinking you're on the same level. You understand? If you guys understand that women do nonsensical BS when they're emotional, right? Why are you putting yourself in a situation where you're interacting with a woman to where she could get to that point where she can do that nonsensical BS? So now what I want to show you guys is the screenshot of one of the messages she sent them. And this is around the time, I think, where he started to fall back, right? So the first text above, she says, sorry, I fell asleep, and no, I'm not on my period, shaking my head. And then she says to him, and I have a question. Do you just be wanting to fuck me, or can we hang out like on some chill shit during the day? I know you be busy and it's cool. If you just want to fuck, I just want to know my role, right? And then he doesn't respond, and she says, okay, never mind. And then she sends him some other shit, like looks like a picture of some shit, maybe a picture of her naked or some shit. She sends that, the next days or whatever, right? So the fact that she even had to text that and say, do you just want to be fucking me? The fact she had to text that basically meant she didn't know that Chris Brown just wanted to fuck her, because Chris Brown didn't make it clear. So what happens is him going back and forth with her, talking with her, going back and forth and interacting with her beforehand made her think it was more than just fucking. But guys, this is what I'm trying to tell y'all. You have to orchestrate the situation so she knows exactly what the fuck it is. So when Chris Brown wants to smash, the only thing he should be texting her is, yo, I'm free tonight at 8 o'clock. Come through and get this dick. And then after that, she leaves and he doesn't hit her back up until he needs to have sex with her again. And then he tells her, hey, listen, this is just a sex thing. I will call you when I want your pussy. If I do not want your pussy, I will not call you. That's all he needs to tell her. But see, what happened is that because he was interacting with her in a way where he was giving her the idea that maybe is something more, maybe she's thinking maybe I could be Chris Brown's new girlfriend and blah, 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 blah. Right? But what happened is that now that he's sort of ghosting her and not trying to fuck with her, and he didn't make it clear as to what the relationship was, then she gets butthurt and she does stupid shit like this. See, guys, what you gotta understand is a lot of times when you just let a chick know what it is, because notice, the last thing she said is, I just want to know my role. Let her know what the fuck her role is. And see, what happens is a lot of times when you let a chick know what it is and know what the situation is and what's going down, you're not gonna get a lot of these problems. Again, I'm not saying it's 100%. You understand? Nothing's 100%, but in most cases, you understand what I'm saying? I say 98, 99% of the time, you'll be fine. So in this same situation, if Chris Brown would have just let this chick know, hey, listen, you're just gonna be another one of the chicks I fuck, and I will call you when we need a fuck, and that's that. But what he was doing, he was texting her back and forth, asking her about other shit, and they was like talking like they was like, you know what I'm saying? Like he's trying to get to know her and chill with her and hang out and doing all this extra shit. So she felt as if, she was more important or relevant in his life. Then when she noticed that he wasn't responding and she just keeps responding, he's not saying anything, he basically ghosted her, she felt some type of way about that. She felt like she got played. You understand? And then so when she's like, oh, fuck this motherfucker. Oh, he gonna do that, blah, blah, blah. So let me accuse him of some shit he didn't do because I'm mad and I'm pissed off. See, this is how women will get when they get all up in their feelings, and they'll start to do goofy shit because they want to hurt you because they felt hurt by what happened. But that only happened because you weren't clear on what the fuck you wanted to do with the woman. We are not equal, guys. You have to understand that you're dealing with a fucking woman, and this is how women act. So if you want to deal with women, you have to know how women act, and therefore you have to be the manager of the situation. You have to be the creator of the situation so you don't get yourself into fucked up situations like this. You understand? Like, Chris Brown is lucky he had these fucking text messages. Lucky. You understand what I'm saying? But he's still fucked up because this is the reason why he's in the situation he's in now. And if you guys are thinking, women should do. No, it's not about what women should. It's about how women are. You understand? It's not about how shit should be. It's about how they are. It's about how things are. It's about how the shit is. You have to know how shit is. So when you're dealing with women and you know that they're fucking gonna make some nonsensical decisions based off their emotions, you have to prepare for that shit. This is why when dudes be talking about, oh, well, what's up with all these single moms and, they be keeping the baby, even though I'm like, nigga, that's your fault because you put the sperm in her knowing that you basically gave over the responsibility of whether or not to have this child to an emotional creature who's gonna have it, even though logically it makes no sense to have the kid. That's your fault for not understanding who the fuck you was dealing with. You understand? So, guys, you have to be clear with these women about what you're trying to do. Don't have them thinking shit is what it isn't. You understand? And when you understand this, a lot of the fucking issues and problems you're gonna have it's not gonna be in that type of situation. Like, there's lots of chicks that I hooked up with and we kicked it, and you know what I'm saying, and did what we did, but they knew what it was. They knew I was non-monogamous. They knew I had a wife, I had a girl, or whatever the situation was. They knew me and them was never gonna be together. They knew that this was just fucking and just hooking up and having a good time. Whenever I see you, and that's that. So they knew what it was. So I wasn't sitting there promising them like, yeah, girl, we gonna get together and go to the movies and go to dinner. And yeah, I really like chilling with you, and I want to talk to you on the phone all day. And I want to talk about what your day has been like and how is your day and how's everything going with your family and blah, blah, and all that other stupid shit. You understand? And then I get surprised all of a sudden when I don't feel like talking to her anymore, and I just fall back out of nowhere. And then she got an issue. She come through slashing niggas' tires and breaking car windows. And you're like, I don't know what happened. Yes, you do, nigga. You thought you could just do all of that fucking Keith Sweat, Brian McKnight shit, and then just fall off the face of the earth and don't expect any type of repercussions off that shit. Now what happens is some dudes they get away with it with this chick here and there, but then you run into the wrong fucking chick, and then this is the type of shit that happens. All right, so guys, this is why game is so fucking important, because if you don't understand the game, you get yourself into bullshit fucking situations like this. Now, before you go, click the link below and go to badboymembership.com. Now, badboymembership.com is a place where you go to get 45 through 90-minute audio and video dating advice tutorials every month. Listen, I know you're tired of being rejected. Go to badboymembership.com. I know you're tired of being afraid to approach women. Go to badboymembership.com. I know you're tired of not getting the women that you want. Go to badboymembership.com. Listen, I know you're tired of being alone on a Friday night. Go to badboymembership.com. Now picture this. You'll go from not getting what you want when it comes to you dealing with women to actually getting what you want, to being the guy women want to be with, women want to date, women want to have sex with. All you need to do is go to badboymembership.com, follow the steps, learn the game, implement the game, and then you will get the woman you want. Make sure you go to badboymembership.com today. Click the link below. Click the link below or go straight to mr.locario.com to get the documentary Game Kings, The Definition of Game.